some of our clients who bought airtime in this special program to keep talking and to keep creating awareness about this new sector. Good morning, Musheko.
Yes, good morning to you and the listeners.
So, yes, welcome, man, to our special program, as we keep saying. Today, we're talking about capital deployment, especially on new sectors and how they impact ownership and wealth creation in the country. We are going beyond employment creation. Maybe what update do you have for us today when it comes to the green hydrogen sector and its derivatives?
I think let me first create the linkage between what you have discussed on and what we have done so far in firstly de-risking the new industry, and perhaps just to contextualize what do we mean de-risking. We all know that this industry to Namibia is new in the sense that we are setting it up from scratch. And what government has done over the past 3 years is first to obviously create that conversation. And through that conversation, we also engaged some of our development partners. And we managed to secure grants, that is money that we don't necessarily need to pay back, so that we come back to the country here and we de-risk, invest in the de-risking of the new industry. What do we mean when we say de-risk? We do the first donkey work in terms of firstly collecting data that is necessary for anyone to set up an industry, part of this green hydrogen. Data collection, it could be in the areas of renewable energy available in the country. Yes, we know that Namibia is one of the countries with the best sunlight and as well as a fair wind. But these data or this information needs to be, certified through feasibility studies that have got credibility, and that can be used as part of the packages when we have our people that want to invest as part of that either deals and whatsoever that is needed. So part of that money we also spend it, or we are also spending it on various pilot projects. And why it's important to use the word pilot is because we want to test different application and production of green hydrogen, in the sense that we do it at a smaller capacity, and we do it at a smaller capacity that if it then proves viable, then we can then invite other major investors or investors, whether locally or internationally, to say this is possible, and this is the pilot study that we have used or executed to prove that the production of green hydrogen for this specific purpose, it is possible in Namibia with this type of inputs and with this type of approach. We have also used that money, or we are also going to use that money to, for instance, in the Karas region, to set up. We know that we are in Karas region. That is where we are putting up one of the biggest green hydrogen project, that is Hyphen. But what is more and what is key to that project and other projects that might come from there is, or that may set up there, is that we need proper data. That is why for these 2 years, that is last year and this year, Hyphen has been collecting data, and I think they will proceed until 2026. That's very much necessary, and the government is also assisting in this collection of data, because this data collection and these resources will not only be used by Hyphen, but it will also be used to unlock other potential investors